So what I'd like to do first is walk you through the three pairs that I was watching most this morning from the time that I woke up until right now, 9 o'clock. I want to break down why they made the list, and then I want to go into detail first here on Euro USD. So if you see here on the right side of my screen, some people ask me, what are the pairs I'm watching every day? These are the pairs that I'm watching every day. Oh wait, I wanted to remind you guys really quick before we start this. Look behind me really quick. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that Black Friday right there? I'm going to be posting this on Instagram today. We are running a huge Black Friday sale that we've never, ever done before, something that I've never tried before. The marketing team is pushing me to do it. Here comes Euro USD moving lower as we talk. I wanted to just tell you guys about the Black Friday sale. It's going to start next Monday. If you are not involved in ASFX, you're getting a special deal. If you are an ASFX member, I've got another special deal for you. So VIP members, they get a special Black Friday deal. Non-VIP members, they get a special Black Friday deal. So everybody should be ready for Monday because I think everyone is going to love this. Whether you're in the team or you're thinking about joining the team, I've got something specifically targeted for you. You're going to hear me talking about it a lot this week. So get ready for that. That's coming on Monday. Now, talking about Euro USD as this continues lower here. This morning, to start the week, to start the day, you always want to come to Forex Factory and read the news. So you can see here, 8:30 was our high impact USD news. That news came in green, came in better than forecast. That's good for the dollar index. And when we have good news for the US dollar, that normally pushes Euro USD lower. Now, James and some of the guys in the group this morning made money short Euro USD right here this morning at about 4:15. Now, like I said, I was coming back from traveling yesterday and over the weekend, so I did not wake up at 4 o'clock this morning. So I missed this move. But notice it's an A1-2 candle formation. Market sentiment is bearish. EMAs are bearish. The move yesterday was bearish. It's coming off the 21 when the 8 is already crossed under the 21, which is a great sign because you have that bearish short-term shift. The next bar stays bearish, which is great. And most of the guys closed most of this trade right around here at that Asian session low, right here near yesterday's low as well. Once it made that first push down and it returns back to the entry price, it returns back into the Asian range. That sets up this divergence that I have drawn. This white line that's showing the bullish divergence, that wasn't drawn until after this push down. And here, this falls 2R, and if you grade this appropriately with the ASFX rules, this is a perfect read because it falls 2R, you're able to take most of the trade off at 2R and lock your stop loss. You either get stopped in profit or you snag most of it out here and then you're getting tapped as it comes back up, which is exactly the way that it should be because you want to stay in this trade in case it does make the full move down. But normally, here's a little tidbit, if you're trading inside the Asian range here, that's not that first break of the Asian range isn't going to be the move that tanks it all day. It normally needs to retest into the range after it breaks it the first time. This is the first break out of that Asia low. Then you get the full move down. Now, news is the reason that this is getting shoved lower here this morning. So that was the first entry on Euro USD. And now if we flip really quick and go to the 1 minute, you'll see why I was short biased this morning. So we've got bearish divergence here on the 1 minute at 6 a.m. If I sync up these white lines, you'll see this comes in right here, off the 50, off the 21 EMA, while we're still holding that short-term downshift. So going into the news, I'm looking for short entries to trade at least to the low a day, at least to the divergence line like that. Now, what ends up happening, if you look at the 1 minute, you don't really get that safety entry before the news hits. We like to wait for this 50 EMA retest on the 1 minute chart with market sentiment in the sell zone. That's what we teach in the course. So again, Black Friday deal coming next week where you can get in and get the advanced course and learn how to take this entry signal. But we don't get a signal this morning. You just don't get an entry before the news. Now, as you get into 8 o'clock, 8:15, you don't want to take a position because you know the US news is coming at 8:30 and that's going to shake it up. And that's what you see here. The news shakes it up for a second. It retraces higher. And now that news is getting priced in appropriately, we're seeing the full move to the downside. So that was the bias on Euro USD this morning. The short bias was very clear. The entry signal, not so much just because you had news in your way. So it's tough to say how you would be able to take advantage of this unless you're aggressive and you're trading into news, which I know some of you guys do. However, the easy money on Euro USD this morning was right here off the 21 EMA. You got an hour and a half of drop. You got your 2R and you're done. And if you read the group chat today, James hit that trade and he's been done. That's it. Walked off, didn't have to do anything else today. And that's beautiful. That's what we're looking for. Any questions on Euro USD before I go to GJ and GU? Any questions on this?